Welcome to a series of our online workshop, proudly brought to you by the Elderly Service Project team under NUS Computing Club. This video is for Apple phone users. Today's lesson will be about YouTube. Here's a summary of what you will be learning throughout this video. First, let's learn about the search feature. At the top bar, you can see a magnifying glass symbol. When you click this, you can search for videos by typing in several words, or keywords, or even a full sentence in your preferred language. For example, demonstrating in English, here's how to search for how to fix a light bulb. Enter, and all the videos related to my search of how to fix a light bulb will be displayed. If I only search for keywords, videos related to how to fix a light bulb is still displayed. Previously, in the search bar, you may have spotted a microphone and may be wondering, what is it for? Well, if you click on it and speak, the microphone can detect your voice and displays what you say. Afterwards, it will automatically search for what you said. Here's a demonstration. How to fix a light bulb. As you can see, my search query is displayed at the top, and the videos related to my search shows up. After searching, you also have the option to filter your search results by clicking on the top right button here. As seen, you can sort the results by relevance, which refers to the similarity between the video content and your search query. Upload date. This is for if you want to watch more recently created videos. View count or rating, which are a good indication of the quality of video content. And lastly, duration, which can be useful when you are short of time and are looking for shorter videos. Under Features, you can also choose other special display options for videos, such as Live, HD, or 360 degrees. Here's another demonstration. For instance, I would like to know more about the news in Singapore. When I choose the option Live, it will place live videos at the top of my page. Live videos are videos that a user broadcasts in real time to an audience of people. Going back, you can see that the live videos, those that are labeled live, are placed at the top. On the other hand, choosing the HD video option will place videos of higher resolution and quality at the top of my page. Lastly, and the most interesting one in my opinion, is the 360 degree option. Going back, you can see that the 360 degree videos are placed at the top. Clicking on such immersive videos will allow me to turn my phone 360 degrees to see the surroundings of where the video was taken. Next, we will learn about the home page. At the bottom of the screen is the menu bar. When you tap on the first icon from the left, you will be at the home page. This is also the default page when you open up the app. If you are logged into your YouTube account, it will show recommended videos and videos from accounts you are subscribed to. If you are wondering what subscribed accounts are, don't worry because I will explain more in a bit. If you are not logged in, it will only show you recommended or trending videos. back at the menu bar, when you tap on the third icon, you will go to the subscriptions page. Here, you can see all the videos from your subscribed channels. Now let me explain what subscribed channels are. They are accounts that you and I, the viewer, chose to follow and support because we enjoy watching videos from that channel. Now you may ask, how do you go about subscribing? There are two ways you could go about doing this. First, you could click on a video from that channel. And under the video is a subscribe button. My button says subscribe because I've subscribed to this channel. But if I unsubscribe, you can see the red subscribe button, which you can then click on to subscribe. Another method is to click the YouTube account, and you will see a red subscribe button. Again, I will unsubscribe to show you the red button. Similarly, clicking on it will allow you to subscribe and follow the channel. When you see the word subscribe, it means that you have successfully subscribed to the channel. This bell on the right is called a notification bell. It is placed on the right of every subscribe button. Clicking on it will allow you to receive notifications every time the channel uploads a video. If you do not want to receive any notifications from the channel, make sure to switch off the notifications. And when you switch it off, the bell will look like this. Again at the menu bar, when you tap on the fourth icon from the left, you will go to the inbox page. If you have turned on your notifications, you can view a list of the latest videos from the channels that you have turned on notifications for. The last icon on the menu bar will bring you to the library page. At the top of the library page will be your most recently viewed videos. Right below this is the history button, which shows you your entire watch history. Below that is your videos, which will show your own videos if you have uploaded any onto YouTube. Watch later will show you the list of videos which were saved to watch later. This option is available for all videos. Below are playlists, where you can save a group of videos under a named playlist. Next, we will move on to learn about video settings. When you watch a video, you can see the title of the video below the video clip. Clicking on the title will allow you to see the upload date and the video description. If you click on the video, you will see a few buttons. This button at the top left of the video will bring you back to the previous page. But the video can keep playing at the bottom here. To go back to the video, it's just a simple tap of the minimized video. Now, this button in the center allows you to play and pause the video. You can fast forward and rewind the video by dragging this red circle along the video timeline. Here's a tip. You can go forward by 10 seconds if you double tap on the right side of the video, and go backward by 10 seconds if you double tap on the left side of the video. Take note that these buttons on the left and right of the pause and play button in the middle does not fast forward or rewind, but instead, they go to the previous and next video respectively. Below the video clip and the title, there are several buttons. The first are a like and dislike button, for viewers to rate the video. Below that is the owner of the video's channel. If you click on it, you can visit the account to check out all videos by the account. As mentioned, you can also subscribe and adjust notification bell settings here. If you scroll down, you will be able to see other videos by the same creator. Lastly, we will learn how to interact with the comments of a video. Let's go back to the video by clicking the minimized video. If you scroll down, you can see the comment section. Clicking on it will enlarge the comment section to view all the comments. Right now, there's only one comment. You can also post the comment here, like or dislike, or reply to other people's comments. We have reached the end of the video, and we hope you enjoyed the lesson and also learned how to navigate YouTube. Thank you for watching.